What's going on, guys? Pedro Tampa Gunworks back with another video. We are on a last minute search for a Glock 17 MOS or 47 MOS, whatever we can find. I called one place to see if they had it, and I was told that they did, so we're on the way there now. It is currently 6:29 p.m. I believe they close at 8 p.m., so we're on a pretty tight schedule. If they have it, great. If they don't have it, this video will probably not get posted, so we are on the way. We're actually almost there, so stay tuned, and I will let you know if they have it. We're actually arriving, or on the way to Florida Firearms Academy. They're off of Hillsborough here in Tampa. Again, I hope they're open. They said they close at 8 p.m. I called earlier. Let's find out. If you watch any of the previous videos, you know I am a Walther PDP guy through and through. So you might be asking yourself, why are you buying a Glock? Well, Walthers are inherently snappy, and as you know, we like to chase recoil here, and Glocks are a lot less snappy. So we're trying to make the best of it and see how flat we can get a Glock to be. So let's get to it. Quick background, if you're new here, like I said, my name is Pedro. I own Tampa Gunworks. We specialize in porting. We try to make things as flat as possible while maintaining reliability of that firearm. We also do optic cuts, Cerakote, stippling, and we're starting to get into or dabble into small parts, things like magwells and other little things, but I don't want to spill too much of the beans. That's what we do. That's who we are. Welcome. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me go inside. I want to record inside because I always feel that's a little bit weird. Let's go see if they have it, and then I'll check with you guys in a little bit. All right, so good news and bad news. Just left Florida Firearms Academy. They did not have the 17 MOS, but they did have the 47 MOS, which is essentially the same gun. Just the slide is interchangeable with like the 19, if I'm not mistaken. The only issue that we run into is they only had the California compliant version for some very odd reason, I think. So, same gun, right? Everything's the exact same. However, they ship with 10-round magazines. That's all California can have. So I'd have to buy the gun and then spend an extra $100 solely on magazines to make it worth running the 47, right? So I'm in a bit of a jam because I don't know if it makes sense to pay that much when I could at that point buy a 34, which is a bigger gun, or just go elsewhere and buy the non-California compliant version, right? So we're actually gonna audible a little bit here. We're actually gonna head over to Shooter's World, and as soon as I mentioned that, my wife goes, I don't really like Shooter's World. I don't really like them either, to be honest. All their shit's always overpriced compared to everybody else. However, like I said, last minute attempt. So we'll see. We're headed there now. About a half-hour drive that way. Thankfully, they close a little bit later, if I'm not mistaken, on Saturdays, like 7 or 8 p.m. So let's find out. Will they have it or will they not? And if they do, how much? All right, and this is why we hate Shooter's World. I walked in. I stood in front of the firearm cabinet for like probably a good 15-20 minutes, and not one person helped me. They're all in the corner just chit-chatting and laughing, very loud and audible. So it made it a little awkward that I'm trying to give you my money, you just don't want to take it. So thankfully they didn't have the gun, so I'm not sure what we're gonna do today. Tomorrow we might go back out and look for it. So stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, so this is day 2 of the search for the 17 or 47 MOS. We just left my dad's house. It's currently 3:30 p.m. We just got to West Armory here in Dade City. They said they had one, the 17-round variant, which is what we're looking for. I'm gonna go inside and make sure that they still have it. I don't record inside because it's always a little bit weird recording inside gun stores. It just feels always a little bit awkward. So I'm gonna go inside, see if they have it, and I'll be right back. All right, so we just left West Armory. They did have the 47 MOS. I will do a little unboxing with you here in a little bit. I had not the best of experiences for two main reasons. One, we did pay $6.99 for the MOS version, which is about 70 to 80 bucks more expensive than pretty much anywhere else that we've seen. And the second thing is, it kind of piggybacks off that same concept of just being more expensive. One of the salesmen there was giving out, I don't want to say false information, but incorrect information, which to me is very important when you're dealing with new firearm users, new firearm purchasers, and things of that nature. So it kind of turned me off a little bit. Don't know if I'd recommend them. There's a couple stores that we like to go to in the Tampa area that I have had really good experiences with. Just West Armory and Shooter's World have been both times a little iffy, if I'm being honest. So take that with a grain of salt, obviously. Let's head home, do a little quick unboxing, and then a little bit more talking about why we bought the 47 MOS. All right, so we've acquired the Glock 47 MOS. Nothing too special. It comes with lock, 3 magazines, 1 to the gun, Glock manual. Unfortunately, now they only ship with 1 optic plate, which is kind of a bummer. And then you have the 47 MOS, as you can see here. The only really difference from the 47 MOS to something like the 17, if I'm not incorrect, is the slide, excuse me, is actually interchangeable with things like the 19. So you get the benefits of the full-size Glock 17 pistol with some interchangeability, which is kind of cool for us because, like I said, we do a lot of port work here, and having the option to kind of swap things around as we feel like it for testing purposes, demo purposes, and things of that nature is very, very cool for us. Again, feels pretty standard, not too much to really go over. I did want to touch on a couple things that we have already for upgrades. I have very large hands, and I tend to ride the slide release quite a bit, unfortunately. So we went ahead and picked up some CAGWorks extended slide releases. They essentially, it's hard to tell if you're not familiar, but they take the slide release and push it up and out of the way. So instead of the slide release usually laying under my support hand, it'll actually be a little bit higher up here. So if you have big hands or ride high with your support hand, CAGWorks is definitely something to consider, especially if you're left-handed. They make ambi options, which is really, really cool. And then we have a Tier 1 Concealed Access Elite holster. This is actually one of their quick ship options. Luckily, they had it for a left-handed 1917 variant. The 47 is just another 17, essentially. Fits perfectly in the gun, and then retention on the magazine. Perfect fit. If you can't utilize their quick ship options, excuse me, here's a super pro tip for you. Their standard lead time is about 15 to 20 days. However, if you go on eBay, just ebay.com, and you can search Tier 1 Concealed, they actually have a BLEM kind of website or BLEM offering package there. Like, they have a bunch of BLEM options for essentially the same holster that has like a little BLEM on the back or like a little BLEM when they were buffing things out. Nothing major, doesn't affect structural integrity, doesn't affect functionality. It's the same holster with a little nick here or there. You get it in like 3 days, and a lot of times it's like half the price. I have one here for a Staccato, for a C2, that we have as a shotgun. It's a demo gun. I got this for 75 bucks off eBay from Tier 1 Concealed in like 4 days. I would have had to wait at least 20 days for this probably, and paid at least double. So again, if you're on the market for a Tier 1 holster and you're just impatient like myself, go on eBay, check them out. They might have something for you. I got lucky with a C2 holster. I have one for our PDP. Actually, they had another option there as well. It's somewhere here in the house, but Tier 1 Concealed sidecar holster, that is going to be the carry setup going forward. The plan for the build is we're going to probably stipple the whole thing. We're going to do our lasered gas pedals into the actual frame. We're going to do our K9 package up top. And now I'm contemplating, and let me know what you guys think. If you've watched any of my videos, you know I am a Holosun 507 Comp fanboy. I think it's one of the best, if not the best optic on the market from a price to feature kind of perspective. However, I have been looking at the Vortex Defender XL. I think that's the order of the name, the Big Vortex optic. It's about the same price, uses a different footprint, so I'd have to source a plate. But it looks really, really good. Tactical Santi, a good buddy of mine, he runs them like exclusively. And I kind of want to try it on this. Let me know what you guys think down below. 507 Comp or Defender XL. What do you prefer? If you've ran one or the other, give me your opinion on that as well. And then comment down below what you think on the build. Do you own a 47? Do you own a 17? Do you carry one of these? Like I said, I'm not the biggest Glock guy. I'm a PDP boy through and through. So give me your opinion. I'd love to know what you think. I've owned them before, obviously. Glock, everyone's owned a Glock at some point. Just not my preferred platform. But we're going to try to make this thing as flat as humanly possible while maintaining reliability, which we're pretty good at doing, while not changing internals, which we're also pretty good at doing. So comment down below. Let me know what you think. Sorry, I'm a little sick. I have like some phlegm and some itching going on. So anyways, that's the video. Thanks for following along the journey. It's a little bit weird of a video. It's kind of pieced together from a 2-day kind of hunt for one of these. I did want to touch on real quick West Armory. That's where I went to buy this. I paid $6.99 before taxes and the background check. The experience there wasn't unpleasant, but the salesman that was essentially next to me helping somebody else did give out some, like, again, I don't want to say false information, just incorrect information, which is unfortunately like kind of common in a lot of like at least local gun shops in the area. There's few in between. That's the saying that like you can go to and trust, in my opinion, that they'll give you good information, accurate information, and like decent pricing. To be honest, for this to be more expensive than Shooter's World is kind of criminal, if you ask me. Like, this was $6.99. Shooter's World, which I think is one of the most or more expensive stores that you can go to, was asking $6.20. They didn't have it in stock, so I understand that like I'm paying a premium for the availability, I guess. But an $80 difference on top of the Shooter's World price seems like a lot. Let me know what you think. If I could have got this for $6.20 locally, I would have. They're just hard to find, and I'd rather support someone local than order online and have it, shipped to someone. So again, if you're working at a local gun store or are in the 2A world, make sure you're giving out good facts. I think it's very important for all of us, for the community, to be as informed as possible. That's the only way that we'll grow, the only way that we can share experiences and share that valuable, accurate knowledge. You know what I mean? So yeah, thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Comment down below what you think about the Glock 47, about Tier 1, about the Holosun or the Vortex optic. Or let me know what you think we should do to this. I'm always open to ideas. I have kind of the standard stuff that we want to do, but let me know. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching again. Talk to you guys later. Peace.